Hello, Solar Moon here, and this is indeed another game development stream. Hi. Yeah, so it's been a little while since the last one I did of these. Hopefully this one will turn out okay. Yeah, I found out that OBS does have NVENC support built in, and I am using an NVIDIA card, so hopefully in the future I'll be able to take advantage of that. But that's not working right now, so this stream is still software streamed, and it's still going to be pretty. Well, it still might be pretty tough. We'll see. But it's been a while, so hello. Let's see. William Sidebottom says hello. Novobot says hello as well. But William asks a question: how long have you been a game developer? I've been making games for. Wait a second. Okay, hopefully this is nice. Let me turn down the gain on my microphone. It doesn't need to be so high. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I've been a game developer. Like, I've been messing around with the games for like 15 years, 10 years, something like that, since I was a kid. Excuse me. And it's only been recently that I really have been giving it like a serious try to make something out of my products. So we'll see how this goes, hopefully. Current stage of the game is like well, let me back up a little bit. This is the game I'm working on, called Gearend. It is a Metroid-like. I know that's kind of the like quintessential, I guess is the word, like the classic the classic like indie game developer like game is Metroid like, but hey, that's what I wanted to start with, and that's what I have. I might need to get some more water. Let's see. I guess I should probably do that now before I forget or get too far into something else. William Sidebottom asks, is it hard to get in a career as a gameplay programmer? I don't know. I haven't gotten in the, I guess you could say, formal game development career. I've been just making games on my own for years, but I haven't actually ever tried to get a game developer job or gameplay programmer or gameplay designer, game designer job on my own. Let's see. Alright. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to press P. Alright, well that's this is gonna be, yeah, okay, so that's, yeah, CPU's going real high. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm keeping an eye on my CPU on my excuse me, right side as well. Right side of my computer. Right monitor. You can't see it, but I'm like monitoring it, trying to see like how bad this is going to get. We'll see if it like really freezes up or anything. Right, so this is my current game that I've been working on, Gearend. Let me close this. Wait, I didn't mean to actually start this. Yeah, CPU was rising really high, so hopefully this will be manageable. So far, it's pretty good in terms of size and scope. It's pretty close to being finished. A lot is there already, so I'm pretty happy with what I have so far. It's just a few things I still need to do. Did I never try jumping off of this or? That's strange. Let me fix this. I'm pretty sure these are actually like, these are supposed to be solid, and they completely aren't. I'm pretty sure you could fall through this. Let's see. Ground, dark. Yeah. This is the solid one. Yeah, okay. That's not it. I guess I need like 7. Yeah. Oh, that's probably why. That's probably part of the reason why I did it like that. Let's see. Yeah, there's only really so much I can do with this the way it is. Let me undo that. I'll just do an invisible wall. So there's a lot that I would really like to do with this game if I had the time, if I had properly designed this game. And unfortunately, I just didn't. It's a shame, but I just did not design it correctly. It's just, you know, I didn't know at the time how to properly design such a game, and when I designed it, it's a little, like all this data, all this information doesn't need to be in the scene at the same time. It really doesn't. Each of these blocks has like its collision box. It really doesn't need to be there. I could have just manually drawn a collision mesh that represents the shape, and it would have been way less polygons. It would have been a much better solution. Way simpler, way more logically created. Just a variety of things I wish I had done differently in this game. It's too late now to really do anything about it, but it's just interesting to kind of think about and remember. So the next title I make might be more complex than this, take less time to make than this, and I mean, in certain respects, be more complex, take less time to make, possibly, hopefully, and hopefully run better. So we'll see when I actually get there. Let me go ahead and get some water real quick. I'm gonna try this thing. I'm gonna try this out on you guys. This play ad button. Let's see what this does. I'll be back in a few. And I'm back. Water. Precious water. Okay, little big pancake. The water didn't help. Says, is this using Blender? The modeling software has a game engine. Kind of. The game engine is BDX. You can find it on GitHub. I'll put a link. Whoops. I'll put a link in the, I guess, description. I guess this is as good a place as any. Alright, so the engine I'm using is called BDX. It's integrated with Blender. So like I put all my objects here, I can edit different properties here. And then when I press P, it turns, it launches the actual like in-game engine. So it's kind of like, yes, this is the game engine. You can download BDX and try it out for yourself. There was a recent release a couple of days ago, so that's like the most recent one that has all the changes I made that like deals with workflow stuff and things like that. Okay, so the current plan is just to kind of expand this game out a little bit and put basically currently this room connects to this room. I want to put something between those, so that's what I'm going to try to do here. I actually already made a little thing, I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. This doesn't need to be here. Let's pull this out a little bit so I don't run into myself. I wanted to make a little Oh, I already have an item, a kind of gimmick that's going to be used for this particular area, which is kind of these little crusher, well, not little, these crusher machines. So I'm going to put them here, hopefully, and just kind of pad out this area a little bit. You might be like, you might take offense with that idea, like padding, but padding is really like, I just use that term right there just to explain, like, you know, just to add something to the game. But padding, like, it's interesting because some games have padding that's very obvious, and some games have padding that's very, most people don't really think of it as padding. Like, I'm trying to think of an example of like something that's obvious padding. Like, well, certain games have like just hallways, like just hallway after hallway after hallway, where it's, or you know, rooms that are exactly the same as other rooms, and they're just there to kind of give something between these two areas. And other games have padding that's like, you know, it may serve a story related purpose, or it may do something else, you know, kind of related to the game. And padding is interesting because it's not always bad. That's basically my point. Is sometimes you can have like a good instance of padding where it's like, yeah, it's padding, but it's not a big deal. It's kind of interesting, or it, you know, kind of serves the purpose of the game, or whatever the case is. Maybe I could put it here, actually. Let's try that. So now these crushers, I wanted something that kind of breaks up the flow a little bit. Rez996, hello. Welcome to the stream. So this stream might not be too long. I'll see as I'm making it, as I'm doing this, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm like borderline, like I want to make something else, and I also want to finish this game, so it's kind of hard for me to like determine what I want to do on each stream. It's like, oh, I want to work on something else, but then I'm like, oh, I really want to, you know, finish Gearend at the same time. Let's see. So that's something that's something that I have to kind of keep track of. All right, so the player is going to come up this elevator, jump left, come through this door. He's going to be presented with a crusher. Let's not have two in this area. Let's have another crusher elsewhere. Let's make this room twice as long to cross. Okay, there we go. We'll put this one here. Let's move this here. Okay. There we go. Did I do this right? I might have skipped, no I didn't, okay. Alright, so that's fine for a basic approach. So you dodge that crusher, you kind of get used to it. You have two, maybe two in an enemy here. That seems like a pretty good setup. Not sure what enemy, but an enemy, some kind of enemy. What enemies do we have? How about a turret, I guess? Yeah, maybe a turret here. Instead of that big block, let's get water one by one. I guess I want B. Yeah, okay. I think that's... I guess I could do like this, actually. There we go. We can remove this one, put this one here. Or no, wait. Yeah, actually, let's put this guy here. Let's move this over here. Put this guy here, put this guy down here. Yeah. Cool. So, man, I don't know why my throat is like this. It's just right now. Excuse me, man. Okay. All right, so that's a pretty good base idea. So now we're gonna link these two doors. Oh, whoops. We want to do that, but keep the transform. Okay. And then we want to link these two doors. Yeah, okay. That's working correctly. Res996 says 90% of Far Cry 3 and 4 is padding. Never played them, but I mean, I guess you could, but see, that's kind of interesting. The interesting idea is like, what constitutes padding? Like, what really is padding? Because it's easy to think, oh, well, if it's not necessary to the plot, if it's not fun, if it's not interesting, if it's optional, you know, some people would say, well, if it's optional, then it's padding, right? Because it's something to make the game longer, even though it's not necessary to finish, so it's padding. It's something around the core game. But I mean, certain games, like I think Breath of the Wild, like you can beat the game like really quickly if you, well, I don't know about that. You can fight the final boss like immediately. I don't know if you can win. It might not be. It simply might not be possible. But I know that it's possible to like run up on him and get your butt whooped. But like I don't know if it's actually possible to actually beat the game in like an hour or two. But some people might be like, oh, well, that's padding, because you know you run up and fight the dude and there you go. Like, you know, everything else is kind of unnecessary to the core gameplay. I don't know about that. So yeah, I think like you might be safe to say padding is actually a necessary part of game development, and it's just about making good use of padding so that the player doesn't notice it or it's effective. Because I mean, really, anything you do is padding, because anything is a reuse of existing assets, right? Like, you know, all of this entire zone, all of my zones, all of any zone in any game is, you know, tiles and objects that have been made previously. So it's like every screen is not something new. Usually, very rarely do you stumble upon something new. That's why the game is fun, because you get to, you know, learn and grow with the game and adapt. If everything you stumbled on was constantly new in every room, then it would be pretty much just a hectic dash for the exit. Like, you wouldn't really know what to do or how to play the game, because constantly it's like, oh, this is something new. Here's a new mechanic. Like Portal, a lot of the puzzles were of course reused between test rooms, which is fine. That's what you want, basically. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm thinking maybe like, yeah, I think that would be cool. I wanted to add that in here anyway. Let's do that. Yeah, if I had properly like done this, it might be like super duper easy to make more zones. So I'm just hoping like the next game I make, well, this will make enough sales for like the next game I make, so that I can like be a developer, because I have like, I would really like to make more games and like, if I had more shots at making games, like I feel like I could make like some really cool stuff that, like, you know, wouldn't take as long, and, you know, have better tools and things like that. We'll see how this goes anyway. I figure actually something that might be interesting to people. Let's see. Oops. Something that might be interesting to people. Let me see if I can. Let's get rid of these. Something that might be interesting for people is a game idea that I came up with, and I'll show the document. I suppose it can't hurt. Someone could steal it and make a game out of it, but I mean, I want to play it, so please do, please do make a game out of it. Like that's, I don't mind if you go ahead and make a game out of my idea because I want to play the game. I can always come up with a new idea. Okay. Let's see, Res 996, a lot of it's not optional, but it feels just forced because it gets in the way of the MacGuffin, forcing you to do stuff that defies any kind of logic to get to the end goal. That's Far Cry 3. So yeah, I guess that's also, you know, I can't say for sure. Oh, and then he says in Far Cry 4 to get to the true ending, you do nothing for 15 minutes at the start of the game, proving the actual game itself is pointless. Yeah, I don't know. Never even like watched a Let's Play on Far Cry, any of the Far Cries. So I don't know for sure like what it's about. I know it's a first-person shooter. It's like tropical. That's about it. But it's interesting. Like that, from what you described, it sounds like the padding is very obvious. Like it's very much like this is a game of padding. Like you're padding. The game is about padding. And you want to avoid that as a game developer. You want to avoid that concept of like padding, you know, being super duper obvious and something that, you know, the player really like doesn't want to happen upon or see or interact with. Let me go ahead and do something like this. Break this up a little bit. Okay, and then so he's shooting here. That's kind of stupid, actually. This guy doesn't need to be here. Because basically, he won't be able to hit you unless these are down. This is down and this is up. Which is, like, not going to happen, I don't think. Well, we can test it. See what happens. Let's put a set cam here. Let's also add some back water, beachy, whatever. I'll just grab it from here. Okay. Alright, so then this area is a big ol' empty area. Let's get some water in there. I'll just take it from here. Let's see, water. I want to put these around in places, but also I want to BG pipe, that's what I need. Let's put this up here. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I should put something here. This feels a little empty. It shouldn't be possible to jump this gap. Put... So the interesting thing about this pipe is that it pushes water down and that raises water up. Like you can turn on the water. So I want to make it so that maybe you have to choose whether to have the water up or down. Like there's an advantage to both. Maybe with the water up, something, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I could do that. Let's see. Yeah, let's give ourselves a little more room here. Okay, that's about right. Okay, everything looking pretty good, I guess. Okay. There was an interesting post on Reddit about. Okay, I tried to delete something 3 times. Let me make sure I didn't actually delete anything important. I was like, delete. Are you sure? Delete. Are you sure? Are you? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think I'm missing anything. All right. So there's a post on Reddit that was kind of interesting, talking about like the importance of choice in games and things like that, and how like most games where it's like, oh, you know, do you give the food to the orphanage or do you take it for yourself? Like that kind of stuff. Like it doesn't really matter in a lot of cases because the game is pretty much stacked in such a way that, you know, it doesn't really matter if you take the food or not in a lot of games. Which is a shame because it's like, you know, choices are a pretty, you know, obviously games are all about choice, about, you know, how do you approach the situation or how do you deal with this, you know, event, and to distill them down in such a way to like, oh, you did this, you're a bad guy. That was the wrong choice. The game's over. It's like, well, I mean, I understand that from a narrative or story-based point of view, but I feel like games could have a lot of power in terms of how they handle choice. Because it's, you know, if you say, oh, well, yeah, I want to, you know, oh, there's a monster attacking our kingdom. Will you help us? And you say, no, I'm not the best guy for the job. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I'm not going to help you. Instead of saying, but thou must, it could be like, okay, we'll get someone else to do it. And the game continues. And you have to figure out something else. Like, you know, the game just does something else. You know, there's room for that kind of gameplay. And I feel like that's something I would like to see or make as well. It's a game where basically the game gives you choices, kind of like a choose your own adventure thing, where the game gives you choices and you can just be like, no, I don't want to do that, or yes, I want to do that. And the game will just adjust to just make sense of it. Okay. All right, so let's see. So how is this water? How does this water work again? I think it's not locked to any particular room. Okay. Then maybe it'll be okay. Oh, we don't need this here. We need this down here. Roughly. Yeah, something like that. Let's see, so the water comes down, it pushes, okay. So we want this to span 3 rooms. Not sure if I can do it like this, but we'll see. Put an elevator in here so that you don't have to climb all the way back up. this capsule over here. We'll put it here, I guess. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, something like that, and then we can put this here. But then, well, wait, so you make it climb all the way up. I should have made an enemy that was like really strong in water. That would have been useful right about now. That's okay. We'll just make do with what we got. So what do we have? What can we use? Enemy wise, we have... Oh man, that would be interesting. So you have to keep the water low to outrun him. Flip the switch to raise the water. And jump it. Thinking. Let's see. Shorky says, "Hello. I just got to the stream. Can I see the game itself?" Hello, Shorky. Sure. I'm just in the middle of thought right now. I guess I can just play it to see what we got so far. Not sure where the player is though. He's somewhere around here. Let's see. I'm looking for a line because he has a light. He might be like right around here. Okay, there he is. Okay, so let's put him, because we're going to test this area. Let's put him here. Save. Okay. Oh, we got music? Okay, hold on. Let's see. So, let's see. That sound is not the best sound. I can accept that already. Let's see. That's okay. Let me restart this. Hold on, because the oh, what happened to the music? Bug of some description. Let me start over. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. I have to... I want it to shake a little longer before it actually fires, I think. Whoa, okay, that's bad. That's just not enough room before you before you possibly kill yourself. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, this is actually pretty... Oh! Sorry. That was so... Alright. Alright. Oh, what in the world? Okay. Bugged out. Alright. That's not bad. That's honestly not bad. If it managed to kill me, then that's pretty good. I just didn't expect it. So, wait, before we continue, since we have the time real quick, this area right here. This is just too close. There's no, you can't do anything about this. Like you could just walk in and get yourself killed. So we're taking that out. That's just too much. Banama says no screen shake meme here. Yeah, I think it's like a little bit of screen shake actually would be beneficial when the crushers like hit the ground, because it's just like kind of bare. Also, I need this guy to rotate a little bit better. He shouldn't be sinking to the ground like that. Maybe I should make him higher up on his thing. Yeah, but I think you shouldn't really sink it to the ground. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually... Okay, so you just gotta time it. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Oh, I probably should like put an animation on the background pipe there. I could also darken this area underneath it. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, so we have a way forward. Let's see. There's no reason for this upper area though. What did I want to do with this? I wanted something that where you have to kind of play with the water level. Something where it's like you flip a switch to raise the water level, but you have to kind of consider like where the water is in relation to your in relation to you, kind of. I'm just thinking, sitting here thinking. Don't mind me. Also, can you guys see my cursor? Okay, it looks like you can. Good. Let's see. I like the idea. Okay, so I did turn off. I was wondering, like, did I turn off corpuscular rays? Yeah, I turned them off in the water zone. Okay. Alright, so maybe if the water was higher, you could, but you want to raise it and then jump on. And if you mess up, how do you get back up? So maybe stairs? An elevator, I guess, would work. So you raise it, and jump on, ride it all the way up. Maybe press another switch to lower it. Unless it's like a switch does two things, like a switch opens the door and raises the water. I could see that. Man, I guess I must have like I accidentally made a mistake earlier and did something that apparently like was really sucking down the CPU, I guess. And I like just made some minor changes, and it's like I have so much more CPU time to burn now. That's what it seems like, which is great. That's what I need, is more time to burn. So that's pretty good. Okay, so what am I trying to say with this area, I guess? This is cool. This is fine. Gotta fix this dude, but this is basically fine. It opens up, and there's no reason for it to open up. I want a water puzzle in there. I already have one minor one really straightforward one, but I want one a little more complex. But why would you want... Okay, wait, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe you flip a switch to raise the water level so you can get somewhere, so you can flip a switch to raise the water level. Yeah. Flip. Flip. Flip in. I like that. But if you leave it low, then you can gun over here, grab this. Do you have the thing yet? Let's see. Looking for this. Okay. I think I only have one. Yeah, I only have one core in here. Let's see. Yeah, I only have one item placed in here. Okay, so we'll have to place another one. So with the water low. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I got it. We really probably want this to be like a too large. Well, let's try building it. I don't want to have unnecessary size, unnecessary just bulk to the game. That's something I'm trying to kind of avoid, even though I'm not doing it consciously. Like, no one likes just empty rooms, so I'm trying to avoid that. So instead of 2, we want probably whoops. We probably want like 3. Oh, this is 3. We want 4, I guess. Okay, so you can jump up there, come down here. Do 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 do. That might be too much. Let me see. So if it's slow. Okay. So this is kind of like a tower, and then at the top you have the goal. Okay. So this is kind of like an ascending stairway of sorts. Also, this is just running. I probably shouldn't leave it running like that, but it's working okay. It doesn't seem to be causing any problems, so I guess I'll just leave it the way it is. Okay. Let's see. So the switch you flip initially. Maybe I should put this elsewhere. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Too many of those. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Let's also add. I thought I did something to make these. Are they fake or? Oh, okay, I did. That's how I did it. I'm gonna put that there. Put this. This. Okay. So let's add a switch here. We're gonna add, I guess, a switch here. But wait, I guess you want to be like near the thing so you can ride it up. So maybe we'll add a switch here. So you flip the switch, ride this up. But the first one has to be high. So then this switch needs to be either in here. What did I do with the other block that was here? Okay, I guess I must have just missed it. I don't know. Maybe I just moved it over here. I don't remember. Whatever, I'll just grab it from over here. I'm using this one enemy in like every part of my game. It's unfortunate. Actually, let's pair her up with something else. What's the enemy? It's the one that. I think that Radish would be a good combo, I think. Okay, so this switch triggers this. Let's see. I don't remember if I have to actually physically rotate this dude or what. Maybe I rotate him? I don't remember. I'll just leave him like that for now. If I can put it here, I guess that's probably good. Water company. Flip the switch. Let's make this. Okay, I think I know where I made my mistake here. Oh wait, maybe that. Oh yes, yes, that's even better. Yes, yes. Okay, that's even better. My mistake is in having all this dead space. So instead of doing it like I was doing it, I'm going to make it so that the water actually comes up here. It starts that high. Because with that, also this needs to stretch a little bit more. With this, I'm not sure if I can actually do it like this, but with this, you can have a little bit more control over how this works, I think. So you'd have to flip this switch to lower this. This is already on, so we want this on. And then you want to flip this. This switch controls this, and this switch controls this. Or maybe I did that wrong, actually. I think it should be this object is controlled by this switch, like that. So when you flip the switch, it raises the water level. Man, I'm not sure how this, how the water, I don't remember quite if this is gonna give me issues or not. Let's see. Instead of these guys, let's add a couple of these guys. Actually, I guess this should be in the back. There we go. Okay. So what happens if you okay, well, we'll see. This is probably not going to work the way I envision it working at all. Let's see. But the water that is risen, maybe you have to jump down, and this actually should be at the top. I feel like I might be on the right track, because otherwise the water is going to be kind of an issue when it rises this high. It's going to be high, you're going to literally be able to walk into a block of water, which is not what we want. So maybe I should adjust this that the entrance is here. You have to jump down without really knowing what's up. I could put spice on the side. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so these things go up here now. Okay, that's a little better. So you have to jump down. Yeah, okay. This is not bad. I can be a little more creative with this too. Let's see, the first view is this large, so let's give you some idea of what to expect here. Okay. I can add a couple of these guys. Hanging around. Actually, one could be under the boat directly, so that you don't land. They should try to be under the boat, so that you don't land on the enemy. That's a little cheap. So you'll know, like, because it's up here. We want it probably up here. See, how does the water work? Water, BG pipe. Position, okay, so it's right here. So the water comes up like that. I think that should be close enough. Let's put a couple of like that. Let's move this up. Oops, we don't need to. There we go. Okay, this is looking way more filled out. So if you just do that, you'll be like that. Okay, and then we need a door or something. I could just duplicate a door. Let me grab one. Ah. Whoops. Defo didn't like that. Let's see. For the item, we're going to shoot. I don't know what one is like available. Capsule. We'll just say core attack. I guess I don't know. Okay, so this door. Fan. Let's put this here, 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 here. Door here. Parent this door. Let's get rid of this fan. Parent this door to this door, so that's where it leads. And this door should be invisible. Did I do it like that? Door.java. Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so this should basically be more or less it. the switch. Let's just stop pouring water. Let's see if it's... Okay, so it will move back down if the starting Z is different. So then we need to change what this pipe's understanding of the starting Z is. So if this is on, and if this is on... Okay. So I need to know basically how many pipes are on at any given time, because there can be two in this situation. If one is on, I want to move up, but if I turn this off, it should move down. Okay. So we'll keep a list, I guess. According to water objects. So each pipe can be changing one. No, that's stupid. Let's see, the core problem I'm facing is basically if this pipe is off, we want it to fall back down to a low level. I should have pipes and drains. I didn't think about it. But if this is on, it's on by right now by default. But the starting level of the water, we're gonna set the starting Z to something else. We want the starting Z to be like, yeah, 23. If water.props.contains key starting Z, then starting Z equal water.position or water.props.get starting Z dot as float. And then you say otherwise we want to get the starting Z this way. But that's the thing, these are both, this is off and this is on. So we want to control like, oh, if one is on, then if you're on, then pull up. If you're off and no other pipes are pouring out. Okay. Well, let me not presume an issue, because that might be being a bit presumptuous and not actually helping. So let me not worry too much about the specifics. Let me just go ahead and focus on getting progress. This door is supposed to be over here. Okay. So this guy, let's move him up here so we can test this. All right. Not all right. I'm guessing it doesn't like that. This, let's see. Does this not work? Let's see. Item capsule. What's it looking for? It's looking for an item, a specific, what's it called? Huh? Oh, do I have to do like this? Yep. Okay. Let's see how we're going with this. So you have to jump down. Whoa. Whoa, that's whoa. What? Whoa. Okay. This is not correct in a variety of ways. Okay. Let's fix all those issues. Firstly, this guy's too close to the ground. Secondly, why did that like turn into a physical thing? Thirdly, this is a physical, like I ran into this. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now, the water object is problematic. Let's see. Why exactly, though? It's probably because it lies outside of a room. Yeah. Man, I had not considered this particular use case when I was making water. Maybe I could like force a certain room for it to exist in, but I don't really, that's probably not really a good idea. Yeah, I'm not sure. Owen M asks, what's the deal with the water being solid? I'm not sure. I have to kind of examine this. It's not made for this particular situation where the water spans multiple rooms. It even lies outside of a room. Usually it's like this. It spans a large distance, but it usually lies within a single room. Okay, so I guess this use case works. So I should be good as long as I can kind of push it into a specific room. Because it doesn't care about width, does it? Yeah, okay. So if I can like assign it to this particular room, that's probably what I need to do. So we're going to do it like that. We're going to parent it like so, and we're going to say if well, that won't work though. Well, I guess I could do it like this. If parent is not equal to null and parent dot type, or is it like this type? No, parent instance of room. Oh no, wait, it's not a type. Does it have a, yeah, okay. And parent dot props dot contains key room. Then we want to parent, basically deparent, and set the current room before we deparent, actually. Okay, so that might help. I'm not sure why it was physically solid, but we'll see that in a second. Okay, that's better. Alright, so it kicks you back out here. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see. So that's pretty good. Now what I wanted to check is if it's possible to flip the switch to undo the water. Alright, it does seem to be working. But yeah, it doesn't it doesn't work correctly going back. Let's see. The waterfall is forward, right? Whoops. Oh, that's right. They need to do something if they're out of water. I hadn't thought about that. So really, we only want it to move down, want the water to move down if it's not being controlled by anything at any given time. So we might be able to do it pretty simply like this. Game object, or we'll just use string. Well, oh, I can't do that, can I? Alright, we'll do it like this. String ID equals 0. Why is this? Oh. I'm an idiot. Okay. String ID equals blank. Static int equal pipe ID equals 0. No, wait. I'm making this more complex than I think it needs to be. We'll just have an array list. We'll make the water object reference public. We'll make the array list static and public. Running pipes. New array list. Game object. On end. If, well, we know that the scene's being destroyed if the pipe is destroyed, because there's nothing that can destroy a pipe ordinarily. So running pipes.clear when the pipe is destroyed, and we want to add ourselves to the pipe. If on and running pipes.contains this. Running pipes add. So if we add this, okay. We say else if not on and running pipes.contains this, then we want to remove ourselves. Remove this pipe. Okay. So if the pipe is running, then we say, okay. If it's on, yeah, I'm making this more complex than it needs to be, but I can't think of a better way to do it, so this is all I have to do. Move up, or move direction. Okay. So if the position is less than yours, then we want to do this. for game object pipe in running pipes. If pipe dot water, these are actually water BG pipes. Is equal to your water and pipe dot position dot z is greater than your position dot z. Okay, so if the pipe okay. So really, this is just a matter of if you're taking priority or not. So we'll just do it like that. Priority equals true, and then we'll just say for pipe in the running pipes, if its water is pointing to you and its position is greater than yours, then you no longer have the priority. Okay, that's not too bad. Whew. All right, let's try that out, I guess. I'm not sure why the water isn't showing up for this particular pipe, though. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be working. Let's see. All right, let's try solving this like a little bit at a time. Let's try to solve firstly this waterfall issue. Okay, that's better. So that's working better. The current issue then is that the water, I don't really like that. First of all, let's move this over so it's not so obvious what's going on. This is pouring water out, rises, priority still not working. So if it's on, no. Pipe is not equal to this, and so somebody should have priority over this. Let's see. Okay, that's obviously wrong. Everybody can't have priority. So let's see. If pipe is not equal to this, And piped out water is equal to water. And piped out position.z is greater than position.z. Okay. How many pipes are in running pipes? There's just one. That's not correct. Let's see. Why is it just one? How many things are running this code? It seems like there's just one, or... No, okay, there's multiple... There's multiple pipes running this code. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's correct. Cleaned up my other run statement. Let's see. Maybe this is being called unnecessarily. No, it's not being called unnecessarily. It's just not adding things. Let's see. Oh, it's because they're not. Oh, okay, yeah. It doesn't matter whether they're on or not. Okay, that's better. Which means this doesn't have to be running pipes, it could just be pipes. Okay, that's better. So I think that should resolve the issue. Why is it sinking? I didn't do anything. Alright, that's strange. It shouldn't be doing that. Let's see. So we'll just make this simple. If priority. Then we can do this stuff. Oh, well, yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I could just do like this if not on and okay, so if you have the priority to actually move the water and you're on and the water's position is low, then move it up. Otherwise, if you're off and the water's position is higher than it should be, then move it down. Okay, that should be good. So I think there should be like two things that have priority, two pipes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's correct. So why is it moving down? Unnecessarily. Yeah, it's just sinking. Oh, it's because oh my gosh, I forgot. Okay, so the priority should go to whichever one's higher or on, I think. So if this one's on, it should rise up to this. If this one's on, it should rise up to that. If this one turns off, it should rise up to like this one. Okay. So the priority goes to the one who's on. Okay, that's correct. So when you flip the switch here, no. No. Okay, so that's what I was thinking that, and it's the one that's on and that's higher. Okay, I think that should finally get it. Actually, let me go back. If it's on or... Okay. Basically, if it's... It's like, if it's on and you're off, you don't have priority. If it's on and you're on, and it's higher than you, you don't have priority. So, like, you don't have priority if it's on and you're not, or if it's higher than you, and well, and I don't know. Let me just do it. Okay, so if the pipe is on, if you're not on, and the pipe is on, or it's on and its position is higher than yours. Alright, I think that might be it. Let's go for it. There we go. Alright, so it shouldn't create splashes once it exceeds that position Z. Okay, so it's actually working. Well, all right. I have to fix that to make sure. I did that so that they would, like, the boats wouldn't get in a position where you couldn't actually, like, stick with it, but that's, yeah, that's not, it's not working correctly. So I have to do something about that. Ow. Let's see, this is something I wanted to test out as well. Oh, snap. Okay. He's not supposed to be there. Like, at all. How are they getting out? Oh, it must be like, let me see. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay. Took a lot of work to get this one thing going, but I think it's worth it. It'll be worth it in the end. especially if I expand on it a little bit. Also, this is more or less all there is to the game. Like, there's not very much more content that I need to make to actually have it be done. So, hooray. Yes, O&M. Was there a water effect at the height of the waterfall without priority? There was. I forgot. Thank you. I was just about to completely walk away from this. Let's see. Let's see. How does this work? How does the waterfall mesh scroll? Because the waterfall mesh is what determines where the splashes show up. Is this it? Yeah. Okay, it's from the top. So, from the top to the bottom. From the core to forgotten. All right. Okay, so, yeah. We need to basically have it create splashes only if it's on screen, and the water's position is less than or equal to its own. I think I should do it. Let's try that. Do I have a... Yeah, I would like the waterfall to have a reference to the pipe, actually. Okay, so yeah, really it should be the pipe's position. Or less than pipe dot position, let's see. Okay. Let's add a little bit of an offset there. Alright, so that's basically it though. You jump up there. Still gotta fix these pipes showing up through the background. That's the idea. I'll put some enemies on the sides that, or in the air. One of the two. Maybe like shooting enemies on the side or something. Okay. Well, that was fun. Okay, I'm just about beat. I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you. Oh wait, I wanted to show you guys a game idea I came up with. I feel like it would be fun. Yeah. So basically, it's that's okay. It's too complex to just like, it's not that complex, but it's a lot to talk about. The idea was basically you're kind of an apartment owner, not an apartment owner, apartment super. So your job is to like recruit people to live in your apartment and like solve their problems. And then also you get to recruit them in, like when you recruit them into your apartment, you can pair up with them and go out into dungeons and fight with them. And so you'll have things like, oh, Asimov the dog lost his bone in the Forest of Branches, and so you'll go and recruit Asimov, head to the Forest of Branches, and run through the dungeon and find the bone, and maybe there's a boss or something, and then you beat it, and that's one of the requests, and that's the idea. Is basically you finish all the requests, and you that's the goal of the game, is to finish all the requests is to, you know, get all the people and fill out your apartment with happy, you know, healthy tenants. That's kind of the idea. So I feel like that would be a fun idea. It feels like kind of one of those games that would exist on like PS2, like one of those cult classic kind of games where it's just kind of fun, simple, easy, like cool idea, cool idea for just like a fun title that's just kind of out there but still cool. O&M says, and then the boss goes into your apartment. Yeah, it always has to end with some sort of final boss fight of some description. So it probably would be based around your apartment or be inside of your apartment or something. I have an idea for that already. I think would be kind of funny, kind of interesting. So I feel like it could be a fun game. Maybe I'll do that at some point because it feels like that would be like a lot of fun to make and to play rather. Okay, well that's about it. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you did, I'm SolarLoon, and I have been working on stream for about an hour and about 2 hours. So thank you very much for stopping by. O&M says, you have defeated me. I will live here now. Maybe I'll have to have, that sounds like a good idea too. Bosses that you defeat, at least one that you defeat, like comes to your apartment. That sounds cool. Okay, I like that idea. All right, well, thank you very much. Yeah, it's been fun, and hopefully I'll have this done in a couple of days. I'm like working on like the last little bits of it here right now, basically. A couple of things I wanted to do that I needed to do before release, and yeah, it's coming out pretty well, I think. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I've been SolarLoon, and this has been a fun stream, hopefully. All right, see ya.